Hi, lovely Libras. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is how is this person viewing you starting from today. So how have they viewed your changes? How have they viewed you as a person? How have they watched you grow? It can be a family member, it can be a sibling, it could be your very own parents or your children. We're going to get started and we're going to draw this as if they were to view you from a distance, okay? This is how the person is viewing Libra energy, okay? We have a couple deliveries, a lot actually. So let's get to it. The bottom of the deck is you're an enlightened one. Very, very gifted, a part of the chosen 144. Of course, there isn't 144 of you. There's thousands of chosen ones. And this person is viewing that you are enlightened, very, very intelligent. I also have another animal after that in the shuffle. It is the white wolf with two different colored eyes, okay? It's a perceptive card. So this person has been hanging around. It's his purity. What's interesting about this is yesterday, as a person, I attempted to take a saltwater bath. Okay, it's supposed to connect you and ground you even more. And what's interesting is the hazy weather all over the country right now, specifically the United States and the Midwest, up to the East Coast. You have to salt your driveways, right? In order to surpass the snow and work through it. This could be a cleansing time for you. As you are a healer on this channel, everybody is. Anyone who's ascended the last 4 to 5 years on Libra Light is a very specific reader to your own situation. You've healed yourself. Other people might be viewing this. That's why I did this video first. You're taking care of what needs to be done. There could be justice going on right around this time or a lot of reunions. It's either one or the two, or you're surpassing a certain mark in your life. We do have simplicity. Somebody views you as a very, very simple human being. You don't want a lot. What I get from this card is with that one feather, you don't over conceptualize your life. You're a very simple human being. You're very humble. You take care of what needs to be taken care of, like I kept saying. And I don't know why that's coming through right now as I do the readings naturally. I do not do a lot of prep work before readings. I just sage your cards, right? So it says, you are coming off as the most simple kind of love to this person. You don't want a lot. There could be a milestone that you do want to accomplish, but this person sees you have a good attitude toward it. Simplicity card. There's inferences here, of course, from movies. You guys know what movie I'm talking about. But simplicity does speak of somebody who remains humble throughout the ages, right? And I'm just going to tilt the light here because I realize post-production isn't going to help me out a lot. So it says here, you're healing chaos. There could have been a tower moment. We have a tornado with a bunch of butterflies and birds surrounding it. So there is healing being done. You could have done this through cleansing your spirit, cleansing your home. Saging your home is a really good idea too, to cleanse the past chapters that have happened. I do that a lot. I actually sage the house, and my nephews say, it smells really bad when you do that. But I follow them around with sage bars too. So it's interesting that in this particular reading, you're healing a type of chaos. You might be healing an old wound with a friend. You might have had to leave certain relationships. In this reading though, there's like I feel there's a take charge attitude with you, okay? Something about healing yourself has done you wonders. There might be another side of you too that is healing an old wound from the past, maybe an inner child type of thing, and closing out a severe big chapter. Some of you write me and say, it's divorce I've handled. It's coming to a close. I'm healing a big chapter of my life. I feel the World card, especially when you do readings. I connect with that card, or I connect with the Empress. I want to clarify what kind of tower moment this was, okay? And we can specifically narrow that down with tarot. We don't have to get too into it, but we can just get one card. What is this healing chaos card, please? What are we healing there? It kind of flew off the desk here. The Emperor, okay? Taking charge of certain things in our life. I am sensing a person who wasn't always in this position, but you're doing well in it now. You're taking control of what you can on the daily with the Emperor. We do have Aries here. I have a King of Pentacles as well. These could be cards for the day. Also, these could be the masculines for today too. Page of Pentacles is next, and a Page of Swords. So we're going to continue here. I want to find out what they feel about you in the current, how they've watched your growth in enlightenment. And this is a person also, I told you, who has spiritual helpings. They can offer aid to others, even just your touch too, being there for other people. Your voice is important. People like to listen to you, Libras, with that enlightenment card. They also take away something and learn from you. So in specific, I just want to mention something specifically. Maybe somebody has told you this in passing, is you have a great aura to you. You're very optimistic, Libra, or you have a nice smile. It's something like that. Somebody's paid you a compliment recently. You will notice that this is getting bigger and bigger. It's more severe as people get in touch with your energy. You could be very high vibrational, okay? If you resonate as a high vibrational being, just know that you're not alone in that. There's many of us in the healing network, I call it, where there's light workers every day that are spreading this good cheer, specifically now in a world that's vastly changing in the 5D and 3D. Okay, how do they feel toward Libras? Give me a 13 card spread. We have the 9 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Death card. I saw this in the pre-shuffle as well. It's very important when you call out cards you already saw, CADs. They're viewing you in a massive transformation. This could be a star that is reframing their life from zero. I mentioned that yesterday for your significant other, but in some tenses, it could also be happening to you. We have a huge transformation here. It looks like with you, Libras, I feel like it is on some type of stage. I feel like you're taking control of a part of your life that no longer is owned by the Groundhog Day that I talked about yesterday. You're making swift changes, becoming the emperor of your life, and it's the standard you're setting. This could be a Libra masculine also today that I read for, so you could technically be a male, but there's no gender in tarot. I just wanted to let you know it could be a male pointed reading. 9 of Cups. So you're walking towards something happy. It's a wish fulfillment card. It talks about wishes. Let's see what that is. What's Libra working on that other people are seeing? 5 of Pentacles, I'll explain. Getting out of a time of a lack mentality. 7 of Swords, that's interesting. This looks a lot like deception and envy. I didn't want to see that, you know, but you have to read the cards the way that you get them. And this person wants to understand you deeper, maybe research you more, why you're a success too. In the 9 of Cups, that's a jovial card. The 9 of Cups, it's a happy event that's going on in your life. Libras, you could be celebrating something really soon with family, or this is a work success, or you have moved up, like a promotion. We do have a King of Cups also, back with a different deck. I think this King of Cups feels for how you've improved. They're very proud of you. They do notice that a part of your life has a sense of control and reliability. You only rely on yourself. This person watches from a distance. This King of Cups, they know that you're a very enlightened individual. You don't let things fall by the wayside, and you're very quick with enlightenment. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna just quickly break here. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck, as we will continue in just a moment. So just remember, I left off on the Lovers. Your pre-spread from 3 different decks. This is really interesting. I'm going to show the back. You had the World flip, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Abundance card from Love and Romance, which is the pink deck in the middle. Okay. These are the cue cards for the flavor of the day, which is interesting because the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. And she was the lead out from yesterday's reading. She was like the High Court card next to the King of Cups. And he is a High Court card. Queen of Pentacles talks about the abundance is seen from you. So this reading depicts that these people see the Queen of Pentacles on first glance, right as they get in touch with your energy. You are very resourceful. Again, you depend on yourself, which is excellent. That's a person who's done the work. I talk about doing the work, but I want to go into it a little bit more. I think that you are a person that others can rely on, and you don't expect anything back, I should say. So Queen of Pentacles is rather dominant. I do think that they feel for you. So this person comes in with a lot of teary emotions. They're very emotional when they see you. I think also that you're inspiring to this type of person. Your transformation could even be inspiring to this person. So I want to leave it like that. I'm really glad I used this deck because I usually day to day, I'm called to use a particular one with you. 10:10 on the clock. Could be seeing stuff like that. We have the World, which is a completion. It's final. I feel like a star is rising to the occasion. I do believe that there's a boost of confidence coming up with this World card, taking the reins of your life to and surpassing very, very difficult chapters, specifically if it involved the Three of Swords. Okay, some people might mention that a little bit today in different ways, something about the Three of Swords. So pay attention to anyone who talks about that. We have the Abundance card. Okay, let's read it together. She almost looks like there was a movie in the 90s called Mannequin. Amazing soundtrack too. I love that movie. My dad used to play it a lot when we were little. It says, open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe still has to offer. So you're viewed as a very abundant person. I take these as significators because they come from different decks and they're super artful. You know, they tell a story, especially if you draw from several decks. Queen of Pentacles is you. Upon first glance, people view you as mysteriously abundant. It can be wholly spiritual. It can be from the spiritual world. You don't have to be the richest person here and drive a Maserati, right? So somebody's viewing you as abundant in several different ways. So I'm going to clean up a little bit here. The World card too. Don't forget completions. It could have been through a dark night of the soul and working very, very hard on your path. A lot of you now are making, technical advances with money. Finances could be coming in as you close this chapter out, letting go of a particular person, place, or thing. Also, if things in readings are very repetitive and somebody says you haven't let go of a person, you can watch readings differently. You can say, I surpassed that a long time ago. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit during this reading because I don't want to hear about something. Don't give your power away, basically, to a reading. What I do is, that was technically 4 years ago for me, right? The catalyst that set me on my awakening. So I always move ahead, specifically if I enjoy a reader. The Lover's card. This is somebody who wants soulmate energy with you. Several collectives have picked this up. Baba Jolie's collective for Libra. She also drew the Lovers multiple times. I would say Steve's Love Tarot also pulls this card as well when he reads. The Lovers has a different tense to it now, though. It's like almost like you're mirroring souls. Somebody finds you to be very mirroring. You're very alike. It doesn't have to be love. It can be a friendship or a soulmate in this lifetime. So it can even be a friend. It could even be same sex for some of us, right? I do think in this case, in this reading, though, it's somebody who has soulmate feelings toward you. So let's get to that in the last few minutes of this reading. Viewing you as the Queen of Materials. I'll show it one more time. Queen of Materials. Next will be a love reading, which is past, present, and current. And that was up next on the docket. So thank you for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to see you. I love your comments. I love when you guys interact. Thank you guys for supporting the channel for so many years. I thank you very, very much. Let's get the Lovers. What's this soulmate energy today? Something slipped. Keep falling off the table. Hermit. Okay, let me do some controlled shuffling here. The Hermit, Knight of Wands, top of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Okay. There is someone who is admitting in the reading that they betrayed you. Ten of Swords. But also they wish they didn't betray somebody so strong. Ten of Swords is about, I'm kind of letting you know in the energy that I did this. It's coming off very admission-y, and they want to come in quick. I will ask 2 questions for this card. Just give me a second because I want to ask for someone who hasn't come in, and I want to ask for someone who has talked to you about this. Okay, Libras? And then we also have a Hermit. They now feel isolated. They could have Virgo placements, somewhere heavy, somewhere small. Or you're the Hermit. You could be seen as very mysterious and to yourself. The Hermit can also talk about that. They could view you as too hermiting. But I think that you do that in good volumes, and this person doesn't know that, right? Outside of you. Environmental energy says that sometimes they view you as a hermit, Virgo. This person could also be admitting that they betrayed you. So let's go to that first. We have a 3-card spread here. Ace of Pentacles. They might want to offer you some type of friendship, or they might want to come in with kinder words. Ace of Pentacles. They might see that you're very genuine and they mistook you before. 3 of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, how I read this is the 10 of Swords is definitely about something done behind your back, right? That's why the 10 of Swords is either in the front and some cards are in the back of you. The 3 of Cups person that's showing up here, this is Cancer. 3 of Cups wants a reunion with you. So whoever did have spite in the past, they actually want to see you now. And that's what this reading is unveiling if you want to check your own intuition. Knight of Swords, or Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. If you notice, it's in the pre-shuffle and it's right here live with 2 different cards, 2 different decks too. Capricorn is showing that somebody wants to race in on a very abundant person now, somebody who has earned the coin, which is sitting in her lap. She's also a very fertile human being, so she has a lot of production value. She can perform too at a very high vibrational rate as well. So this is a very spiritual person. That's why I said a lot of you are earning income based off of your knowledge now in spirituality. Not all of it is matrix induced. So I don't know how far that's going to go, because some of us are a little bit more ascended on the path, spent more years too. So that's only going to hit with some of us. 3 of Swords. I'm being brave to say certain things and read differently because I don't want the tone of the channel to always be monotonous. So this hermit is saying that they're brokenhearted. I'm going to do one last clarification for you, because what they're saying is they have something weighty on their heart. 3 Swords active today in this reading, which is done on a Wednesday. We got Justice. I saw this in the pre-shuffle too. All things are returned to its previous owner and it's righteous. It's interesting. 6 of Swords. I saw the 10 of Cups and Temperance, which is Sag influence and water signs. These people could be in the reading. You could have dealt with another Libra. There's Libra 3 times in the reading, with Gemini and Virgo. Those are the standouts in Capricorn. You're viewed as somebody happy and getting to a place of balance now. This is Temperance in the lavender dress, right? She's very, very joyful too. She's just singing to herself under that willow tree, and she's actually heading to a new home in the background, if you guys can see the gray castle. What's interesting about this card is it is about being patient towards something that you're getting. That something is the 10 of Cups soon, a very happy memory, or you reach a happy place. Some of you, this is going to look like a Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Wands type of era, or you have star quality. So you're bringing something to the table too. 7 of Pentacles, I think that's coming up around you, and the Chariot, I'm going to clarify that. Who is this person coming toward Libra? Because it seems like it's also for information. It can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's somebody who feels restrictions. That's a restrictions card. It's also a trapped card. That's how the person feels when this card flips over. So this person might want to come to you for consult or advice. Or again, another card that's very, very clear is the 3 of Cups. Meeting with you again because there's some restrictions or this person is going through a tough time. They might want to talk to you and see what kind of advice you have to offer due to one card in this reading. And that's why there's oracles as well, Libras, is because you're the person to go talk to. You are enlightened. You have some knowledge that you can share. It's sage and it stands. This person might go to you because they cannot talk to somebody else about it. And this is the first video that wraps. I promised you guys, yeah, there's kind of an apology too at the bottom of the deck. Not always an apology, but a watery expression of feelings. And that's coming to you in the Enlightenment card as well. I don't know, this card is like, this one is the super important oracle today. I'm take a picture of that for you guys. And the Page of Cups is at the bottom of the deck with sincere feelings. This is a person who's very feeling over you, and they could be younger with the Page of Cups. It indicates their age even. Okay, guys, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're going to a new era with that Queen of Wands. That's Leo. You don't even have to have it in your chart. It's just saying that's the era that's coming in for you. If you've been wishing on that and you've been working hard, that's where the memories are going and the hard work. And that's what's coming up next. We're going to do long distance today too.